Hey everybody, this is Gary Ugaric. I did a video about 7 years ago where I took a 2000 Mustang GT convertible and I restored it from its fuckery. But this past Saturday, what's today, the 27th, 2020? The 22nd, I went down to Virginia and I purchased this 2008 Mustang. Now, it's a 5-speed V6 and it has 192,000 miles on it. Now, I wouldn't have touched a V6 automatic with that kind of miles, but this car, now the engine was not this clean when I got it. I just cleaned it today, but I started taking things apart and look at how clean some of this shit is. Now, the throttle body I just took off because I'm about to put a BBK cold air intake. But the inside of this motor had not been touched in the 8 years the lady owned this car. Or excuse me, 12 years. Getting the years confused. So it's an 08, it's 2020. She was original owner. She drove it from Virginia to New Jersey, New York to do photo shoots and would head home. So this car is really freaking clean. Frame rails are good. Clean. There's no rust on this thing. It passed right through Pennsylvania state inspection first try, so it's been really well maintained. The clutch was redone at 150,000 miles, so you figure with all that highway miles, that clutch barely is touched. Now, body wise, the paint did not look this good. I had to deal with some oxidation and everything. So what I did was when I got it home, took it off my trailer, first thing I did was I did a buff compound to try to bring the luster back. So now the car's got some blemishes or some dents and dings from her taking her equipment out, couple scratches, things like that. But other than that, this car is actually in really good shape. I had a couple keys cut today for it. Excuse my mess on the inside because, like I said, I just cleaned the motor today, but this car was in pretty good shape. I picked up these wheels for $250. They were open box at American Muscle, and the car's in good shape. I'm just waiting for the tires and whatnot to come around. The only real bad thing is this bumper. I tried to save it with buffing. Maybe if I can attack it again with a little more time, I can probably get it. But I think what I'm going to do is just sand it down, repaint it, see what I can do with it. But yeah, I mean, other than, the mess of it being on my property, which you can tell is mostly gravel except for my driveway. The interior's in good shape. Clutch is great. Car runs like a fucking top, but I just figured it's time to, give her a little TLC. With any car, first thing I do is I change the oil when I get it. I'm going to take it in and get the coolant flushed. It is looking kind of, cruddy. So that's the next thing on my list. But I just took the cold air intake off. It's actually sitting right over there. And look at that fucking throttle body. I mean, that thing's damn near spotless. And that's pretty impressive for a 12-year-old car. But as I said, I cleaned up the engine bay because her fiance or whoever it was told her in the years they took care of the car, they were together, he says, never clean the engine bay. People want to see a dirty engine bay. That's good because for me, it allowed me to see, what kind of overall condition the car was in. But I couldn't take it anymore, so I bought some, engine cleaner, took it down to self-serve car wash, sprayed it up really nice, and, put some shine on it, some of the gunk engine shine, and, she looks pretty, She's just a highway mile car, and I plan on throwing those wheels on once my tires get here and the TPMS sensors get here, and then I'm going to take this ugly-ass stripe off, which I accidentally blew some of it off of my power washer when I cleaned it up the day I got it home. But it took me 2 days to buff out this car to get it to look the way it was. Now, there's a scratch here on the roof, and the story behind it is she was in New Jersey during a photo shoot, and they had some ice overnight and some snow, and she went to clean the roof off, and she started with the wrong side of the scraper and ended up using the metal side, which was for your windshield. And I told her, first of all, never use a metal scraper even for your windshield. So I'm undecided what I'm going to do with the roof yet. I'm probably going to sand it and repaint it myself. But you know, as you can see, there's still some things, you know, in the car. You might see a haze here and there from the compounding, because like I said, I only compounded it. I didn't polish it. I didn't finish it. And it's really because I was just running out of time. And it took me 4 hours on Saturday to do just the passenger side and the roof, plus the trunk. And then on Sunday, I came out and spent all day doing the hood and the driver's side of the car. So, you know, it was 12 hours of really getting in there and cleaning this thing up as best I could. And it's just not perfect yet. But if I can't get it any better, maybe I'll pay for a reshoot, but I really doubt it. I'll probably just touch up the things here and there with some Duplicolor, and I'm definitely going to respray that bumper on my own. And the only thing I'm probably really going to do is get this quarter panel fixed right here, because there's some stuff here that just is too annoying for me. I can't live with it. But other than that, you know, paid a little over $1,500 for it. And you know, there was another one of my specialties, that 2008 Ford Edge over there, another car that had a highway mile life, 202,000 miles. Goddamn thing is spotless. You know, the first thing I did when I went to look at the car, I crawled all underneath it, and that's a car from New York State. Popped the oil cap. The valve train was spotless because the owner used synthetic oils his whole life. Same thing with this car, you know. Pop the oil, shine a light down inside, everything is freaking spotless. You know, car starts, runs really well. They put a new alternator in it not that long ago, put a new belt, tensioner pulley, some things like that. But, you know, she's going to need some things. You know, I'm probably going to have to redo the radiator hoses. Air conditioner could use a bit of a recharge. But they put a new battery in it. But she runs like a top, so I'm going to get back to doing what I was doing, but I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about this 2008 Mustang I got, and you're going to see more and more videos from me in the next 12 months relating to high mileage cars I find and decide to put some time in TLC into. Don't know if I'm going to flip them, but I have enough cars here to start my own used car lot. And I just enjoy it. And plus, this is the first Mustang I've owned in 5 years. So that's a big thing for me. I gave up on Mustangs after the 2015 came out, and I hated it. Got myself a Challenger, got the 300S with the Hemi that's sitting over there. That 300S is an 18. Doesn't even have 9,000 miles on it yet. Bought a brand new Challenger. That's an 18. That's usually my daily. It's got about 41,000 miles on it. The Titan is another 2018 model year. And that's got 6,500 miles. Avalanche's got 143,000. And then the Edge has got, you know, 208. And it's fun stuff, but, you know, man's got to do his work. Anyways, just wanted to share my latest purchase with you all, and let me know what you think in the comments. All right, talk to you later. Bye.